everybody, Dave Williamson here at ToyCarCollector.com, and that's right, I am back to open these half blisters. Well, I've got a bunch of them, and I'm going to open up every single one of them. I think every single one of them. There's a couple I'm thinking I might not open, but I've got the two cameras here ready to go. I'm going to put the cars, when I loosen them up, put them over here on this table. And when I open them up, I'm going to be over here in my photo studio. I'm going to start today with the Indy cars, and I'm going to take it a little slow so I can really enjoy this, and I hope you'll enjoy it as well. So I'm going to start here today with the Lotus Lotus turbine. Let's pop her out of the blister. I think I'll accumulate these blisters and put them on an eBay auction. Somebody will probably want these half blisters. What the heck? Look at this. I've got the STP stick decal sheet here. Now somebody was telling me the other day that you have to actually cut these out in order to use them. It looks like they're on there individually, but I guess that is not true. Yeah, it does look like it might be one continuous sheet. I'm not for sure. I've never tried them, but maybe one of these days I will try them. Let's go ahead and pull out the Lotus turbine out of this little package. Now we'll have a button in it as well. I guess I should pull the buttons out. Probably upgrade some of my button collection. There it is, the Lotus turbine button, and that was a bent over already button, and it's from Hong Kong. And I'm going to take it over and I'm going to put it right over here. I think I'll put it right there, Lotus turbine. Got a little dust on there. I think I'll pull back behind the camera, dust a little dust off, and bring it back over here. I'll wipe it off with my special blue cloth, a little moisture on there just to pick up all that dust off the wheels and everything. But oh my goodness. Can you see the shine on this? It really is as bright as it looks in there. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Brand spanking new and sparkling. That is a beautiful car. It's got a couple little kind of like starting corrosion spots, but I don't think they're really an issue because this car is absolutely beautiful. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it right over here. Maybe right, I'm not even sure. Maybe right there. I'll just put it right there in the spot. Reach over, grab the sticker sheet, bring it over, put it on display, maybe here, and then pick up the next blister pack, bring it over to the studio, and open it up. This one is a Shelby turbine, 1969 Shelby turbine. Got the wide body. This one is in a fairly light shade of aqua. It's got the light colored interior, which is harder to get than the dark colored interior. It's got the decal sheet. Now this one's kind of unusual. The decal sheet is on top. Usually they're on the bottom there, below the car. Let's go ahead and pop her open. This one a little more reluctant to open than some. Look at this now. This one still has the rubber band in place after 49 years. Look at that. Can you see it? Stretchy rubber band. 49 years later. There's the Shelby sheets. Now you can wipe the dust off of these, but never take a wet rag across a water slide decal sheet, because it is not a good idea. I'm going to set that over there, and let's go ahead and pull this off the card. This is so funny that it still has the rubber band. That is crazy. Look at that little rubber band. 49-year-old rubber band. Wowee, that's crazy. I always wondered why these somebody told me one time who worked in books or bookmaking why that paper turns these yellow spots, but I don't remember what it was, but it's kind of fascinating. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take the button out of there too. Doesn't really add anything to the empty blister, which actually has a couple dollars worth of value. People like the empty blisters, so I'm going to save those over here onto the side, put them in a couple of lots, auction them off on eBay. Not one of my favorite places in the world, eBay, but it's kind of interesting. You meet a lot of interesting people on the eBay, and you never know what's going to happen to you when you sell something on eBay. You might get $10 for a $50 item. You might get $50 for a $10 item. Look at that aqua. Isn't it beautiful? That is a shiny one. Look at that base. Isn't that nice? That is a pretty one. Let's go ahead and stick it over with the Lotus turbine there. It'll go real nice together. Now what we need is maybe something in red to put over in there. Let's take a look and see. Oh, I do have 168. There is 168. Now this is really neat because this gold matches front and back, and don't think I've ever seen a Ford J car that matched on both the front and rear, or it could just be that I've seen a lot of them that don't match and few that did. Now the sticker sheet in this one is, I don't know why it does this, but I've seen a lot of these Ford J car sticker sheets with the yellow on there like that. I don't know what causes that, I can say, but let's go ahead and pull her out of here because, oh, look at that. See, now this particular sticker sheet has lost all stickum. There are no stickum left on this baby. You'd have to use some sort of glue to, if you want to use these stripes on something. So we'll go ahead and set that aside. It's kind of a mess. And pull the Ford J car out of here. And there she is. Let's take a close look here. Let's dust her off with the duster. I bet that makes a hideous noise, huh? That is really nice. Now this passenger side is beautiful. The driver's side has just a little bit of toning on it. Little bit of toning. And we'll wipe that down a little bit. And she is a beauty. She is a beauty. Now I do like to display the driver's side myself, so a little disappointing that it's got the darkened spot there. You can see it really easily there, but the other side is quite gorgeous. Maybe a little spot in the back there, but very, very nice. Let's open up the back there. It's got the big pin in the back. There's some variations to the way they made that back end. I'm not familiar with them. At least I've read about them, but I haven't memorized them, so we'll comment on that. Go ahead and stick her over there with the Indy cars. Wipe down the button here a little bit. Very nice. Very nice. See, now, one of the things about the buttons is they have chips on them coming right out of the package. It's not unusual because they made these and put them in these gigantic tubes. And you might have seen some of those on eBay, where there was a British guy who found a bunch of tubes of buttons. I guess they have 700 of them in a tube. It's kind of a neat deal. So we'll put that over there. Go for the next one. The next Indy car, let's see, I'm looking around here, I've got them all over the place. Let's go with, where is that red one? Oh, let's go with this one. All right, reach back, way back, got these spread out all over the place. This one is the Ford Mark IV from 1969. It's got the sticker sheet in there with the number 1. I believe there's a number 5 sticker sheet available on this. That's much harder to get, but this one is nice. Look at that. It's got the stripe that you could, when you were a kid, you'd trim this to fit on top of the car. I'm going to stick that over with the other stuff over here on my other camera. Go ahead and pull this out. Let's see now. Let's check this out. See if it's a US or a Hong Kong model. Now the buttons, of course, are made. They don't necessarily match the car, but there's the Ford Mark IV button, and not bent over model. And it's a little dusty there. This one's kind of a dull red, really. Not really a bright red. Some of them are bright red. Got beautiful wheels on it. Really, really nice. Go ahead and give that a good wipe down. And we'll take a close look at that. See, now it does have a couple of paint spots there. One there. Every car comes out of the blister pack. It's going to have a little bit of wear on it. They just, because they didn't come out of the factory line and go right into the package. They got transported to the packaging factory, and things happen. Oh, look at this one. Look at the front there. You can see there's a big ding on the front there. Probably banged into the car next to it, coming out of the factory and headed towards the packaging place, wherever they put that in. I think some of them actually, yeah, they could have been made on one side of town, or who knows, one side of the country and shipped over to another, and that's where they put them in there. But still, overall, that's a beauty. And she's a dark red. A little darker than I think anyone that I've seen before. Maybe haven't really noticed, but it's quite nice. So I'm going to put that over here with you got the open wheels and the closed wheels on the Grand Prix series. Digging in over here. Next up, we've got the white enamel Chaparral. Now, I haven't seen a lot of white enamel Chaparrals, but typically they're all dinged up. So anytime you can get a white Chaparral out of the blister pack, that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. And we'll go ahead and pull her out. Pick that over to the side. Got the Chaparral sticker sheet. Look at that, 66 or 99, depending on how you look at it. And there she is. Let's blow the dust off. I don't know what kind of sound that makes. Probably hideous, I suppose. Go ahead and take the spoiler off there. Look at this one. This one is nice. Now, typically, it's funny because you can't get, if this car is chipped up, well, if it doesn't have the original spoiler and it's got chips on it, it's like a $10 car. And if it has the original spoiler and it's chipped up, it's like a $30 car. But in mint condition like this, I've been known to get $149 for it on a good day. But that's just because somebody really wanted one that was perfect. And boy, they just don't come along very often. I could probably find a dozen with chips on it before I find one this nice. And this one is a beauty. Now, there's always a possibility when you buy something, even in a blister pack, that it can have major damage to it, as you've seen on the previous car with chips on the front fender, but look how beautiful this one is. It's probably the nicest one I've ever seen, and I'm really enjoying it. So let's go ahead and set her over in the display. And we'll put the button down there. That's so nice. Look at that. Oh my gosh, there's some matchbox in there. I think this semi-truck is taking those matchboxes out of town. No, wait a minute, it's backing up. All right, get that out of the way. Let's go back to the home theater. And here, seltzer water from, this is my favorite. You know, I'm always talking about seltzer water because it's so tasty. I don't know why I feel like I have to throw that in there just for fun, but let's grab another car. Got her over here, camera 2, and back to camera 1 in the photo studio. And this one is the Indy Ego, and she is a beauty. She's got absolutely beautiful red, gorgeous paint, but there's a spot of corrosion back there by the engine, so that's kind of a bummer. But look at that. It's another 49-year-old rubber band, still with stretchy in it. Still with the stretchy. Good, good, good. Oh, and now comes the sticker sheet. I love these sticker sheets. You know, and what I do with them, tell you what, let's look over here. I don't think I have an empty one over here, but what I do is I like to keep my sticker sheets in these, and these come from stamp collecting. I just put the sticker sheets in there so I can save them up. I like to hang on to them. Sticker sheets, every so often somebody will need one, and I'll let one go, but I ever like to hold on to them because one of these days I'd like to have a whole set of these cars with perfectly applied decals. Wouldn't that be cool? We'll stick that over in the lot there. All right, let's get this baby out and see how good she is. Let's not break that rubber band. I hate to break a 49-year-old rubber band. It's been good all these years. Taking it off. There we go. All right, look at this. It's got the light color interior. That's hard to find. Not sure I want to try to rub this. You don't want to rub this down too much because that little decal on the side there will come off, and you don't want that to come off. Got that little spot on there. A little spot of corrosion. It's kind of bad, but you know, the rest of the car is beautiful. Let's see. I like to display mine on this side so it'll look real nice anyway. Oh, hit the camera. Whoa, whoa. All right, let's just change this. Got my tripod here. Let me just change it around a little bit. There we go. And we are good to go. We are 12 minutes into this, I think. Let's see. Is that the last Indy car? Do I have any more Indy cars? I think I might have one or two. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, this one. Yep, that one there. And let's see. We're going to go with this one. And then this one. Okay, we got two more Indy cars for your watching pleasure right here. Next one up is a 70 model. It's the Ferrari 312P. Ferrari 312P. One of the Grand Prix series. Let's get this one out. This one is the red enamel Hong Kong, and this one typically has the decals already on the car in the package. Let's take this one out here. Indy Ego. Got quite a mess going here. Got to clean up the studio. Come on. Look at this. This one comes with the stickers already applied. It's one of the few that does, but it's the Hong Kong cars that do occasionally have the stickers applied, and this is really cool. Uh-oh. They did not quite get, oh, there we go. They did not quite get that little bit of extra 60 sticker off the side there. Let's go ahead and get that off real carefully. You know, I can't leave well enough alone, so I'm trying to get that off. Well, I better do that later, huh? Anyway, look at that. Isn't she pretty? Got a little toning in her. Got a little bit of paint speckling, so I probably don't want to wipe this one down because it'll probably rub some of the paint off of it. It's quite pretty though. Look at that. Got to rub those tires off. They got a little white. They've just been in that blister pack too long. It's been in there too long. Let's go ahead and, well, let's see. I wanted to dust that one off before I put it back. And there's one more car for this portion, which is part 2 of the half blister packs. Now, I had one of my customers asking for a car like this. I had a few of these. Look at this, baby. Oof, oof, oof. I do not get these very often, and I certainly don't get them in the half blister pack or a full blister pack or any kind of blister pack. And here we go with a rose. Wow. Probably need this one for the collection. Look how pretty that is. Rose Porsche 917. Wow, wow. You know, a lot of people ask, you know, say, geez, Dave, how do you get to be a toy car collector? Well, I'll tell you what, you dedicate like your whole life to it, and you can be a toy car collector now. Yeah, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. I've spent a lot of time collecting toy cars. I've been a professional collector of toy cars for almost 27 years now. Too bad I didn't get a real job and And I'd be retired by now, wouldn't I? If I was one of you government workers or something like that, or a teacher, I'd have a nice, soft pension coming. But as it is, I'm a toy car collector, which means I'm going to have to collect toys till the day I croak. That's right. I'll be collecting toy cars forever, right up until the last day. That is right, because I won't have any choice. Anyway, and I love these things anyway, so absolutely, absolutely love all Hot Wheels. Let's go ahead and move these guys over to, well, wait a minute, wait. I just hate, absolutely hate to have any dust or debris on my cars. I like to wipe them off. There we go. Beauty, beauty. Over to the theater, or the layout there. There she is. Look at that. Beautiful. Yes, absolutely beautiful. And the Ferrari, I think we're going to have to blow that one off. Maybe I'll just dust it off a little bit. Oh, I hate to, gotta be careful. Got stickers on there. Now those tires. There I am over there. I'm over there on the side. Over there on the side. Thanks for joining me on this, wow, 16-minute video of just opening up Grand Prix cars from this collection. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've only opened up 8 cars so far, and there are 38 total. Holy smokes. This is going to be a lot of video for you, so keep watching. Now, why did that stop focusing? Come on, stop that phone. There you go. Galaxy Note 8 on the main screen, and over here on the side, the Galaxy S7 Edge. I love these little Samsung phones. Samsung phones, I've always loved. Samsung appliances, on the other hand, are freaking nightmares. So just keep that in mind if you're shopping for appliances, that if you want to spend a lot of time with a appliance repairman, just get yourself some Samsung appliances. Okay, thanks for watching, and come back again for the next episode of the 38 blister packs opening, which are going to be all posted up pretty much at the same time. So I'm not sure how they all connect together, but just go back to the main menu and grab on to the next video. Thanks a lot, folks. You have a nice day.